You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, crypto fam? Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour with your hosts, the Bagman, Berserker, Uncle Buster, and Fuma Boys. Smash those likes and the subscribe button on the way in. Thanks, fam.
Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump my bags up, pump it to the moon. Pump my bags up. XRP, pump it to the moon. Pump it up, pump my bags up, pump it up.
Now buckle up and let's get bullish. Extra bullish.
Extra bullish.
Pump it up.
What up, everyone? Good morning. Let's go. Shake them bags. Shake them bags. This is Nitro telling you to shake your bag. Shake your bag. Good morning. Good morning. Hit it. You need to spot, brother. You need to spot. Hit that. Hit it. One more rep. Do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift? It's Nitro.
Welcome to Sunday morning Nitro, brothers.
Welcome
Sunday.
to another one, extra bullish hour on this beautiful Sunday. Welcome in to the chat. Appreciate everybody jumping in, smashing the likes. We got Berserker, aka Nitro, in the building. We got Uncle Buster, aka Uncle Fud Buster. We got Fuma Boys, aka Fuma Island. We got Alan, aka Father Alan.
What's up, everybody?
And we got a special guest with us. We got Mr. Holy One himself, LB Hakadesh. What's up, fam?
Welcome aboard, brother.
Welcome.
The Web3 Crypto Show. Appreciate you jumping in, fam. Welcome to the Extra Bullish Hour.
Yo.
So LB, tell us about yourself, bro. How's it going? You got a show? Shout it out, bro. What do you got?
Yeah, you know what, Joe? I'm hearing some feedback.
Oh,
I'll turn off
you might
your,
still be
YouTube,
on
maybe.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Take YouTube off. Just focus on the other one. Shout out to the chat.
Muted.
We love you. Tony Bags,
All right.
yo, hit the like. Hit the like. Love it.
Tony Bags.
Everybody
What up?
Yeah, we
What's
can
up, Tony Bags?
got that double feed,
right.
baby. Double feed.
Yeah, okay, well, I think we're good now. What's going on, Bagman? What's going on, Uncle Buster, Berserker, Fuma Boys, Alan, Father Alan? Good to be here. LB Hakadesh, host of the Web3 Crypto Show. Also, Brothers Dwell in Unity, Brooklyn Bullies, Give Your Witness Ecosystem, the Give Your Witness Ministry, Kinsman Cybersecurity, right? And Work Hard Ascent, right? Real estate, life insurance, portfolio management, all those things. A pleasure to be here. Let's get it going. Let's go.
Bag chaser.
Very good. Glad you're here, man. Ag chaser.
Yeah.
Bag chaser.
Stacker. Hell yeah. Let's go. I mean, I can talk, I can tell you a little bit about myself and, you guys can chime in if shit gets too boring. I don't know if I can.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get you. I'm going to get you. I got some questions for you, so you need to go ahead and speak to somebody.
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to get your ass, so you need to go ahead. Okay, we're about to get into Hakadesh, because you're supposed to know your stuff. I'm just kidding. Where you talk about yourself and where you from, man?
I'm from the Bronx, New York. Born and raised and lived out of Brooklyn for a little bit, so I carried Brooklyn in my back pocket, right? Gotta be careful. It comes out at the most unexpected times, but again, I mean nobody any harm, right? I guess it's just how you're born and raised and bred and grown up in New York City. They call it the concrete jungle.
All right, Hakadesh, you messing this up, bro. We're going to get into it. We're gonna get into this shit. All right. Hold on, we're going to get serious with it. All right, here we go. Just so we know
Hey,
who you
L-
are. Give us your top 5 cryptos, yo.
Hey,
What's your top
hold
5
on.
cryptos?
LB, what's the YouTube channel, bro? What so people can subscribe?
I appreciate that. Check me out
Yeah.
at the Web3 Crypto Show. Web3 Crypto Show.
Drop it in the
WEB.
chat.
The number 3. I'll drop it in the chat. Absolutely.
Thank
Again, I got all of 3 videos there, but they're powerful videos. It's not about quantity, right? It's about quality. It's about
That's
quality.
right. I don't know
Right.
about that.
Right.
I seen some people do some stuff at the bar at past 12, and there wasn't no quality stuff involved. So
I've seen some portfolios be terrible quality.
Also, check us out. We have a YouTube channel, BDIU, Brothers Dwelling in Unity, right? BDIU. And that's a bunch of, my veteran brothers and, and also a few brothers in the faith. We get together every so often, and talk about current events, cryptocurrency, XRP. We had to represent and cover that. And, again, that's a continuous thing. And so check us out, support, like, subscribe. Appreciate everything, right? And what else we got going on? Those are the 2 YouTube channels. But again, Kinsmer is a cybersecurity company that is part of the Give Your Witness ecosystem. Give Your Witness is the overarching, parent organization.
Well.
And then you got BDIU that falls underneath. You got the Web3 Crypto Show, right? Work Hard Ascent is WHA. That's not on YouTube, but we're getting all the social media platforms up and running. At Bagman, I'll be reaching out, man. I need some tutelage. We're gonna get right, brother.
Okay. Can we get your top 5 cryptos, please? What are your top 5? Like,
yeah.
You've invested in, you got the bag with them. That's what you love. What's your top 5?
Listen, ISO 200 cryptocurrencies, right? Of course, the Godfather's XRP, right? To the moon with it. XLM, right? XTC. Love ADA. Love
you said ADA. ADA, okay.
Love ADA, right? And other than that, IOTA. Again, I'm big on ISO 222. That's right. IOTA, listen to my IOTA, Algo, right? Throw it in there.
Joke. Yeah, we ran into him at the proper party. He was up there getting proper.
He was like, "This is an Uber ride away from me."
But you know what? Really, just big on the XRPL. To be honest with you, okay. I'm invested in Expector. Anybody here of Expector?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
he's been on the show.
Right, so Dirk has been on the show. I saw that. Yeah, I'm a Crown Council member. I had a bag of XRP, right? I had no thoughts of investing in NFTs, but I do have aspirations to get into the digital real estate aspect because I want to evangelize out there in the Web3, sphere. So once I saw Expected was offering 2 plots of digital land with every NFT, I said, you know what? I got to go ahead and take advantage. And it's on the XRPL. So if you understand what's going on with the XRPL and how all the money is going to flow into and over the XRPL, I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm safe. Normally you got a bag of XRP. You don't want to trade it for anything, right?
Nothing, bro.
Right. But again, we're
it's
talking
hard
about
for me to use XRP to buy stuff, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
My girl was like, it was all a psyops to get your XRP. They got you.
Right, dude. I had that Bitcoin mentality, man, for a long time. I do to get more XRP. That's what I do. And even down the line, I love ISO, but if I get a good deal on more XRP, I'll give up any coin.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Left arm for some more XRP, right?
I plan on selling everything else other than my XRP. I plan on diversifying into XRP and out of other coins that aren't so potential for
even Hakadesh
for everything.
What is your least favorite crypto? Give me 2. Like the ones you see on the chart, they make you mad. You just want to punch somebody in the face.
Right.
Bitcoin, because of course, and USDT. Bitcoin and USDT.
Bitcoin.
There you go.
Little tether.
That's a damn good answer right there, man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're tied together.
You went straight for the meat.
So,
I think
LB, do me a
one more.
favor. Tell me about yourself. Tell me, how did you get started in all this? How'd you start the show? And then, if you don't mind, share a little your personal journey, if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, definitely how you got started, man. I like to hear how people finally pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I actually met him first time out at that Expector dinner, so that's where we met up at.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I saw a Bagman walk by. I was mid sentence. I was like, "Excuse me, I'll be right back. I gotta go catch this guy right here." I was like, "Yo, Bagman, what's up?" But I think we had interacted in a space, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you recalled that, Bagman.
Yeah,
probably
I think
not.
so. I remember one
I
time meeting you
remember.
before.
It was memorable for me. But I caught the Bagman and I was like, "Hey, Bagman, what's up, man?" And later on we had I had my iPad, my 16-inch iPad, and we rapped, right? It was me, you, and Lady E. I spit a couple of bars, right, for you. I have that. If you like, we can play it, right? It's definitely funny. But for me, myself, gentlemen, again, grew up in the Bronx, New York, joined the military in 1997, right? Dropped out of high school with a GED. Was supposed to graduate in 95. Earned my GED in 95. Did 2 years of community college at Birmingham Community College. The calculus, wasn't working for me. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and join the Army Infantry. Signed up for enlisted infantry. Did airborne school. Went overseas to Germany. Met a German girl. I think we were married in 9 months. Right. So real fast. I said, you know what? I'm the type of guy.
Life.
I do what I want to do, right? If I think it's right in my heart, I have enough confidence, and trust in myself. And, I just do what I want to do. I live and learn, and sometimes it's painful, but again, that's the best way to roll for me. So, I'm 21 years, we were married, and, so still got to finalize the divorce, but 3 kids, 2 grandchildren. I'm blessed, right? We have a great relationship. We're still able to talk and communicate. I put, the family through a lot because I was chasing my dream of becoming an officer in the United States Army. And we moved on average every 2 years. When I look back, I'm like, damn, we moved every 2 years on average. So, you imagine that's a lot, but I was able to realize my dream and became an officer, right? Commissioned via Officer Candidate School in Fort Bennett, Georgia in 2004. Afghanistan in 2009 for about 11 months as a captain, a signal captain. I branch transferred from the infantry, commissioned infantry, branch transferred into the Signal Corps. I was an NCO, a sergeant, right, in Iraq, kicking down doors and transporting detained personnel, busting heads, right, with 20x magnums. But I'm normal, don't worry. PTSD is not severe, right?
Nah, you're a hero, bro. That's beautiful.
He like the rest of us. None of us here are normal. I'm gonna tell you, we ain't normal.
But you know what? This is crazy right here. I'm about to share something with you, and let this be a lesson to all you spouses out there. I'm not going to say just the fellas, but my wife, right? She came to me in 2008, right, and she said, "Hey, listen, I got this thing I've been researching. It's going to be big. You buy this little box, and it allows you to mine." These things called Bitcoin, right? It's $500. What was Bitcoin in 2011, fellas? Was it 1 cent? So just imagine, it was $500. I thought about it. I said, "Nah, honey, we kind of tight right now. I think we're gonna hold on to, you know." So again, but I believe that everything happens at the right time. So you asked me, how did I get into cryptocurrency? That was my really my first experience and interaction with it. And from there, I want to say the next time I really paid any attention to it was in 2017 when I worked for the U.S. courts, the administrative office of the U.S. courts. This is in D.C. It's the Thurgood Marshall building. Shout out to all my people if you're still over there, right? But a lot of, I'm about maybe 40-ish. I'm working as a SOC analyst. And all the homies, right? They were into the cryptocurrency, right? They had Bitcoin, they had, XRP, and they were talking about it. So, I started catching my ear. I started me an account, whatever was popular, at that time, and started purchasing. And I kind of left it alone. And I wish I had stayed with it because, I think Bitcoin had ran from 9,000 all the way to 20,000 at that point. Later on, we know it went up to 60,000. So I know there's some millionaires that were made because a lot of these young guys were heavily into crypto at that time. And for me, once I retired in 2017, I always had this aspiration and this thing in my heart, right? I made a promise to God back in the day that I would let people know about the faith, right? The faith that took me from, somebody who did not know what life was about at a young age, coming from a single parent household, no guidance really. Mom, she did the best she could, right? But raised on public assistance. And, it was a struggle. I'll be honest with you. We didn't have a whole lot. We lived in a shelter for a short period of time. A lot of moving around. Like Pops is not around, so I really felt the second and third order effects of Dad not being around, and it left an impression on me because when I got married, even though marriage is not a cakewalk, I for sure was not going to give up on being the covering for my family because I knew what it felt like, right? And through all of these experiences, God was teaching me something. He was teaching me what it meant to be the head of the household, right? By not having my dad around. He was teaching me about being a head of the household as, I was living through the experience of being a husband and being a father while still trying to be a service member. Those two don't normally mix, family and military service. They've gotten a lot better over the years, right? But the military really, I got to be careful. Their priority is the mission, right? They got to take care of the mission, right? And then it's family, right? So, I have dreams sometimes of me being at war and, dealing with the enemy combatants, and the families on the inside, right? So it's all about protecting the family. It's all about, giving glory to God. And this whole crypto experience it's to help people, right? Okay, so we make money, we get ducking rich. I love that, by the way. Shout out to Lady E, right? I saw her, say we're gonna be ducking rich, right? We get rich, and again, if what's in your heart is not right, what are you going to manifest? What are you going to do? How are you going to help people, right? Again, enjoy the fruits of our labor, right? We deserve it. We got the bags, right? And they try to shake us out, but ultimately,
every day.
Most people
every day they trying to shake.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone talks about going ghost. Bags ain't going ghost. Zerker ain't going. I ain't letting no one up here go ghost. Tony Bags says he's going ghost. No, I think you got to tell the people because it's a consciousness thing. You got to tell the people how you rose your consciousness, how you're able to receive the messages, and tell them the truth. Not lie to them like we've been lied to so long.
Yep.
And I think a big shift's going to happen because a lot of people are going to see people they know do it, you know, and they're going to see that, damn, this dude put, like, I've been in it 6 years. It's the lottery in slow motion, but it's not a lottery ticket. You know, everyone put time in. And I've learned so much shit. And I'm like you, my whole life is completely flipped over. You know, I went through divorce too. And hey, I got a question. Is your wife, is she in crypto? Because she got you. Is she in crypto now?
She knows about crypto, right? And she's not as big as it, because again, it takes a vision from the man upstairs. You gotta really the people that are in this, they have been enlightened, right? People, you know, and not everybody has, but guess what? If you connect it to somebody who has the vision, you're gonna be blessed, right? Because we're talking about generational wealth here, fellas, right? This is what we're talking about. Do the math. You know, if you hold 500 XRP right now, at the top of the ladder when Bitcoin was 60,000, that'd be 30 million. That's for 500 XRP.
So I just did the price when you said 2011. I got introduced to 2011 like a Bitcoin. I didn't take it like a dummy. A friend of mine was like, Zeddy, instead of buying that stupid plasma TV from Best Buy for $2,000, go get this Bitcoin for $2,000.
Right,
it was at 37 cents.
200K, 200K Bitcoin.
Yeah, if I had did that, if I had bought it and it went up to like that 60K, I would have had 324 million.
Yeah,
and then I would have, but I didn't do it, so my ass is I would. But anyway, so,
and it's
the reason why I said this, guys, when I read XRP white paper, when I read that from on Coinbase, because Coinbase used to have it where they would train you about cryptos, and you read the white paper, you answered the questions. And this, when I read that, I'm in IT. I equated that to working with a company who fixed all my backup problems with a new tool, like all of them. And I was trying to shoot holes, and it was a company called Avamar. I was trying to shoot holes in them. Like, well, can you do this? You can't do that. And it was like, yeah, let me show you. Can you do this? I was like hitting them hard. So when I read that XRP white paper, it was the same experience. Like, I was trying to shoot holes in it. I was trying to shoot so many holes in it, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I couldn't. And then I started looking at the CEO of Ripple, the company, what they were doing. And I was like, yo, this is God telling me, bro, I gave you a chance before. You didn't listen to Orville Clark. I gave you a chance to change your life. I'm going to give you another one. So I got into it and I started buying, and I had talked to a lot of people about it, right? People who I'm doing much better in life than. They looked at me like I was crazy.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you about this company. I'm showing you. People still believe me. And I had one friend that really started rocking me with. His name is Gerard. You know, we started talking, and Gerard started rocking with me, and he was like, I read the same white paper, I read this, and then that's how I went hard after that. I was like, I'm done.
But it's,
see,
you know what's funny? When you're early in it, like, you're looking for approval, you know, you look for someone else that thinking like you, but then as you really start to get into it, and then you're really healing yourself, because now you're over people pleasing, and you let people pleasing go. If you don't see it, that's not a me problem. That's a you problem.
Correct.
Let's go. And then you start for YouTube with a bunch of dudes that think like you, you know?
I looked at a bunch of different sources. For example, this ISO 222. If you are in cryptocurrency, if you're in IT or cyber or any type of government
ISO compliance,
you know ISO, right? So when you start
2701, 9000,
these coins already, captured in the plan, right? For ISO 222, you start connecting the dots. And again, I believe that the Holy Spirit leads us into all truth. And, so people like Bags and a whole bunch, all the influencers out there. And again, just you start putting the dots together.
I'm going to drop a bomb on you.
Drop the bomb, bro.
This 853 Rev 4. Everybody's going to Rev 5. When you start seeing people using Rev 5 and this and all, and people start talking about, well, if you're trading information around, these are the NIST 853 Rev 5 compliant blockchains. When you start to see that come out, it's a wrap. So, because you already see the ISO. The next one is NIST 853 Rev 4 or Rev 5. Yep, I already know. Where you see Rev 5, And Rev 5 starts, and people
That's
start
crazy.
talking about if you're going to use databases and you're going to change them and move them around this way, here's our acceptable blockchain technology in RISC 853 Rev 5. When you start to see the revisions come out when you start talking about blockchain and they start telling you guys what blockchain can go in those, it's going to be a wrap.
Gentlemen, I believe that God is showing, like you said, he shows you, he's trying to bless us. He's trying to bless us. Sometimes we don't listen, we miss out on the blessing. When the wife said, "Oh, look, you might want to take a look at this." Maybe I should have listened for a little bit. That would have been the one time I should have listened, right?
Yeah, you should have listened, homie.
You're lucky that your wife. Wait, real quick. You're lucky that your wife actually showed you that, because most wives are not in the crypto. Most of us
Not
are
in
here
it
in
at
the
all.
space. We've been in it forever. We got our wives like on our butt, like when we mooning. You said it was going to happen. When it hasn't happened yet. It's been years. What's going on? I don't think it's going to happen. Blah 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 blah. And you got your family, you got your friends. I believe you're right. We have been downloaded this, this faith to believe in something we cannot see, touch, taste, and feel. It's got to come from God. To be able to go this long, this many years with faith and determination to believe in something that's going to change the entire world is just, if people that don't have faith, now you really do. Now, really, that's essentially what having faith in Christ is, or any other religion for the most part. But I believe God gave us this download because, he wants to bless us. It's his money, really, ultimately. It's what we do with it after the fact is what we're going to learn in the process,
Alan, are you going to give half your bag to the church?
Not half. Nope. Definitely not giving it my bag.
I got
10%. 10%. 10% for the big guy.
Here's my thing. It's more than that. It's way more than that. It's his money, right? Like I said,
myself.
That's exactly it. That's why I say I'm not giving it to one church. I
give it to no church.
I've been doing my whole life, giving people that are in front of me. If I'm presented an opportunity, if I see a homeless person or I see somebody that's in my path, I try to help them if I can. And that's always been that way for me.
It's a flow of abundance. It doesn't have to be through a church. You just gotta once you're in the flow of abundance and you're bringing it in, you just got to give back the same rate. Let it go. All come back easily, and you keep the flow going. But
I think that's why they got to drop so much fun.
Money. They think abundance is money. Abundance is not money. Abundance is like if you're rich in spirit, you're abundant, right? Money's part of it. God uses money.
Backdrop.
God will use money to punish you. He'll use money to bless you. I mean,
backdrop. You're right. You're right. Go ahead, man.
Powerful.
Yeah, I think that's why I think that's why the other side's
back?
creating so much FUD and trying to kick us out, because there's this whole army and we're manifesting and we see this vision, so they got to try to do everything they can to try to stop it and shake some of us out.
That's right. Anybody follow XRP Lion?
What's that, LB?
Anybody follow XRP Lion?
No.
XRP
on Twitter?
Yeah, on Twitter, yep.
On Twitter, yeah. So he's big on the Gesera, right? And I can't say I agree with everything that he's saying, but I've heard some things theologically that I do support. Like, for example, we're coming up on the third day, right, of since the third millennium since Christ rose from the dead, right? So this is a time where the blessings are coming in. We're also coming up on the seventh day, right, which is a day of rest, right? The Sabbath is a day of rest. 1,000 years is equal to 1 day in God's eyes, right? So coming up on the beginning of the 7,000 year, the seventh millennial, and it's time to rest, right? We've been robbed, we've been hoodwinked and bamboozled by the elitists. They've taken all of the money. It's not right. You've seen the chart. The top 1% own all the money, right? Everybody else is down here. It's crazy. That's not how it's supposed to be. So now, we're being, all that is being returned. That's the idea, right? And that's where XRP is involved in. And we'll see if it's true. I'm definitely stacking my bags, and I'm going all in at this point.
I got a question. Can you give us an incident where somebody was talking about XRP and they rejected it, and what was their pushback about it?
Shout out to my Uncle Benjamin.
We're not talking about family tonight.
He's one of the guys I truly respect in this world because he, had to come through the struggle that we were talking about earlier. Dad being out the picture and the dysfunction setting in, because Pops is the covering. If you got your father in your life, let me tell you, we blessed because he's the one that stops the rain from being felt, right? Historically, traditionally, from a Christian perspective, and that's by God's design. But and again, I won't get too specific, but went through.
No, dude, get specific, LB.
For my uncle's sake,
get extra bullish, bro.
His privacy, right?
Man, you have to respect his privacy, because when your bag in, he gonna be asking you for some money. You got to pay the price.
True.
Well, listen,
Very true.
I'm out a lot of folks when the bag hit.
He told me slow nickels. Slow nickels is the way to go. I said, you know what? I respect that, but there's a lot of people making a lot of fast dollars. That's all I'm gonna say this day and age.
That was smart before inflation kicked in.
But I mean, even if he got in crypto in 2017, you can slow nickel your way to never work again. So just as long as you can see the right vehicle.
Listen, you know what? To that point, not everybody is going to receive or be able to see what God has allowed us to see. This is true, and you know what? You have to get to the point where you're comfortable with that, because you drive yourself crazy trying to get people to see what's right in front of their face.
Yeah, you're gonna someone just commented, "Oh, I tell people, but they don't want to do it." And I got into consciousness and vibration charts, but vibrationally, you have to be at acceptance stage, right? If you're not at acceptance, you're only going to believe whatever illusion you want to believe, because you're in denial. You're going to get pissed off when people argue about politics. One person's pissed off, the other person's talking normally, because one person is at acceptance, the other person's not. But I think even if they don't listen to you, they're not even looking for a vehicle right now. They might have to see you hop on a vehicle to even open their mind up enough to be able to look for it in the future, So not everyone's going to listen. I don't even take it personally. It's like, hey, just plant seeds, man. Some people are ready to water their own seeds. Some people aren't. But,
Buster, I agree with you, man, because I have an incident that happened to me a while ago. When I was in college, a friend of mine, his name is Aaron. He's in the crypto too, but Aaron was like, yo, this company Daewoo, they was in the cafeteria, and they'll let you use a car for 6 months if you drive it around and you take it back to them for the oil change. And I was like, ain't nobody gonna let you use no car. You in college. What would they get out of it? He was like, well, if you get people tours of this car, let them drive it, fill out the paperwork, and if it sells, if one of the cars sells, you get some money. I didn't believe him, right? And then one day, this fool pulled up on campus with a Daewoo, like a Nubera. I was like, they gave you a car? He was like, yeah, man, I told you they was giving out cars to use. Man, I had to see it. Of course, I had him take me to the dealership, and I got in the program too, and I was driving a Laganza. So I think, Buster, you're 100% on that. Sometimes people got to show it to you. Got to be in your face for it to be real.
And that's where,
to
me, that's where the money thing comes in, because people think, you could give somebody money, you're not helping them at all. But if you raise their consciousness and make them think at a higher perspective, that's where the knowledge is. And that's why the rich are rich. But the lack mentality, they look at the rich and they just think money. Oh, well, but they're sitting on their ass, not doing anything, bitching and projecting. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I had this life and I did this, if my dad didn't do this, no, just get off your ass and go get what you want, But
they're just manifesting the same shit that they don't want.
Exactly. They're manifesting. A lot,
well, I was going to shout out Buster. Buster talked about some stuff long time ago and you guys touched on it early in this stream, where we got the vision. We got that vision, that blessing to see this. But we also got told about Bitcoin back in 2011, and we didn't hop on that boat then. But this is what Buster brings up, which is hella smart, is that if we were to be in BTC and be rich already, and like we may not see the XRP boat. You see what I'm saying? And BTC was a demo. You see what I'm saying? The real deal's coming up. Maybe this is way bigger than BTC ever would have been. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's people that bought XRP at a penny that already made millions, and they could not even see what's coming, and they think they hustled. Already.
You're right.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Like
if I knew at a penny, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't be here.
Hey, real quick, we're gonna run a quick giveaway for the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and roll this thing. You guys can pick a random number.
Okay, hold on. Let me get in the chat. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You know, I'm grimy. You know,
hold on.
Hey, I got something to say when you get done with this,
What's
bro.
the range
I gotta drop a bomb on somebody.
The range is 0 to 100. 0 to 100.
Okay.
Let's go, chat. What's that, Fuma?
I'm gonna drop a bomb, but I can't tell the whole thing. Some of y'all already know, but I can't. I was told specifically by somebody, talk about it, but don't give them the website yet. So I gotta drop some bombs.
Drop them, bro. You're the bombardier. Let's see them sorties.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all need to listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. All y'all in the chat, if you don't believe me, but you need to do this. I done told you about the cold storage wallets. Number one, if you don't have a Zum wallet, you need to get one today. Set it up. Don't care what else the hell you got. You need to get one. The second thing is you need to do this because I know something. I really know something. I was told not to go hard on it. You need to make sure you get you some rich ducks and some Lady E ducks. If you don't have none of those, I don't care. You need to get one at least. You need to get one at least. But I'm grimy. I'm buying a lot of them.
Well, Bagman just dropped gracious. Shout out to Bagman. Bagman just dropped on that RDC, the Rich Ducks coin, the Rich Ducks ecosystem. He just dropped a big old XRP escrow. If you guys didn't know that.
You can't go deep like that yet.
You gotta go deep,
You
bro.
can go deep, but I can't go deep.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Let's go.
I'm telling y'all, you better get you some Rich Ducks and some Lady E ducks. It's gonna help your life out in the end. I'm telling you. I can't. I was told specifically not to go deep.
Gracious airdrops. Shout out, Lady E, Love Live Heal. She won this.
That's what popped up.
You got it.
That's beautiful, baby.
Let's run it, bro. Let's run it. We got a wheel or something. What'd she win? What'd she win?
Welcome to the wheel of crypto.
Oh, bro, you got a wheel now? Oh, Lord. Hold on. The ducks on it?
We had the wheel before.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Shout out, Lady E.
50 zerps.
Boom. Boom.
50 zerps. There we go.
That's gonna be a house one day.
You guys were talking about the TV thing though earlier, man, and that reminded me, like, I mean, I think in zerps, bro, like somebody could show me their, because you know how people get that 80-inch TV, they want to show you. But yeah, that thing's dope, man. I'll be like, damn, that's like 10,000 zerps right there.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll be like
200 to 300.
We're
We're doing another one. 200 to 300.
Boom. Run it, chat. Let's go. 200 to 300. Let's see some winners. Chicken dinners. Let's go.
He said 250.
What you mean? Oh, I thought the number was between.
Yeah. The next one now, 200 to 300.
Let's run them giveaways. Love it. Yeah, no, that was one of the best airdrops on the XRP ecosystem. Honestly, guys, if you guys didn't know that, you weren't part of it, get some RDC coin, get some Rich Ducks NFTs, get some Lady Rich Ducks, some enigmatic 3D ducks from Lady E. Get that shit going, because also I think the Ledger City ducks are part of it too, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So you know, airdrops in the future would be beautiful. I don't know if we got any more of that as Zerp escrow, but
Steakhouse is coming up.
So the
steakhouse.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get into that because, you know, I'll drop the bag. I'll drop the whole thing. So I got to be very cautious because I'm all hyped up about it.
So the steakhouse, guys, the website where you could stake your ducks as well as your RDC. So keep your eye out on the comment sections
PD
and the descriptions of Bagman's videos.
So now that you said
congratulations,
that, so
PD Pythons.
In the future, you guys need to buy these ducks, get this RDC, because there's some serious staking and some serious things going on. There's some stuff in test program right now, but I would tell you, you need to get them because I'm greedy. I've been trying to buy ducks for the low. I've been shorting people on ducks online. I mean, whatever. No, I'm just trying to get it all in. So, and then because when the time comes, I'm a staking fool. I'm gonna just stake back and be like, got him. I'm gonna stake for years on you. When y'all see that stake for years, I'm gonna stake for years on you.
Shout out to PD Pythons and Love of Heal. Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, drop a comment after this video is over where I can reach you, PD.
Yeah, PD. If you don't want yours, just tell them to give it to Fuma. And I'll hook it up. Because I know Lady E ain't giving nothing back, so I'm gonna just go straight for PD.
Marvin in the chat wants to know where you get the ducks. There we go. Xmart. Boom.
Yeah.
Get them ducks. Get them ducks.
You can go to XR.
Go ahead.
My linktree.com/XRP Bags or something like that. You can get all the links there, but you can find them on pretty much any of the platforms.
Yo, I need that.
Rich ducks are mainly on XRP, but you can get them on any of the exchanges and the Lady E ducks are on Xmart and the Ledger City ducks are on Xmart too. But you could buy them on the open market on pretty much any platform.
We about to be
XRP
rich as
Shout
out to LB, bro, for joining us. It's been
beautiful,
man. You go to XRP Cafe, you may see a duck, right? And you're like, oh, that's fly, and it costs this much. And then you may go on the other one, you're like, oh, that's more fly, and it's cheaper than the other one you looked at. So you got to look at it all, bro. I'm everywhere with it. I got shortcuts everywhere.
Yeah. Well, there's a steakhouse coming up too, guys. There's a website coming up where you guys will be able to stake everything, the RDC coin, as well as the rich ducks and the enigmatic ducks and all that good stuff. So,
bro, I'm gonna
also
LB,
LB,
where it's gonna get to.
Shout out to you, bro. Like you got a beautiful message, man. I love it. I love your energy.
I like talking to you, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what? I appreciate it. You know, again, I'm still putting everything together. And, you know, again, if you're building on the XRP ledger and trying to put something together, it takes time. It's not an overnight thing. You have to trust God, you know, for, you know, bringing it along when it's supposed to be at the, I guess, the destination that it's supposed to be at. So, you know, I'm being patient. I'm you know, stacking them bags and, you know, making connections. Again, XRP Bags, we met in Vegas. Again, first time. Again, a privilege to meet your brother. Great energy. Again, at the proper party. So I know for a fact that my life's journey is for a purpose, is for a reason. And I'm trusting God, you know, to bring it on home, right? You know, I'm just waking up every day, doing my part, right? We're doing our part, and it's all going to come together.
Yes,
beautiful.
Sir.
Amen.
Amen.
Also got the Twitter link in the chat. Did he put the Twitter link in the chat for everyone?
I dropped his YouTube in there. I'll drop
LB
the Twitter.
Hakadesh at LB_Hakadesh at Twitter, right? And then the Web3 Crypto Show on YouTube. And again, blessed to be a blessing. That's the motto. Blessed to be a blessing. I got a little team that we, you know, a couple of people that I work with. Shout out to Francisco Mendez, my veteran, you know, brother, and my brother in the Lord, and Billy Ray Pash out of Tennessee, who helped me stand up the Give Your Witness ministry. There's a website, giveyourwitness.org, right? Giveyourwitness.org. There's a bunch of testimonies on that website. We're going to translate that into Web3, right, on the XRP ledger. So it's a whole ecosystem, and it's all to God's glory, all to the edification of the saints. And, you know, let's go. Stack the bags.
Yeah, we also got coffee time coming up at the top of the hour. Uncle Berserker. Uncle Buster.
Shout out. Love it. Thank you, Bags. I appreciate you shouting us out. Guys, also in the chat, hit subscribe, hit like if you can, please. We got Bishop in the chat, too. Shout out to XR Bishop. Let's go. Let's go.
I just added you, LP. I add you on the X.
Appreciate
So,
you.
Man, I don't like the name X, man. I'm sorry, dude. It's just
I know,
messing me
it
up. I need
sucks.
Twitter back.
It's boring to say, man. It's like,
Yeah.
I need that Twitter back.
I get the follows back, gentlemen. I gotta clear out some space.
oh yeah, it's all good. Get me back whenever.
I got you.
I think it was. Shout out to Shockwave too. It was hilarious. I think he put down no guava smoothie, no turducken, only extra bullish. Let's go.
There you go. Let's go, man. Hey, I'm always bullish, dude. Even in the bear market, I'm bullish. And also, like,
boom,
XRP.
There we go.
There's only a handful of coins that can run against Bitcoin, and XRP is one of them. XRP, XLM, XDC, and yeah, we're
let me ask you this,
close,
Phil.
man.
What do you think about Ripple stock? You know, with the escrow.
I'm sorry. I'm getting jiggy.
That's Puma, bro. Take it, Puma. Take it, bro.
You triggered him.
Nah, go ahead. You did that. That's one of my trigger words. Is stock and Ripple. So I have to get calm when we talk about this, man, because I'll be ready to throw the mic and punch stuff and go crazy. So
punch it, bro. Punch it.
Ripple the company. I'm gonna just be calm about it because I gotta get calm. Ripple the company, y'all. As you know, you have to be a certified accredited investor. Link to open it up where anybody can get it. It's a $5,000 drop minimum.
Is that still going on? Or was it temporary?
Oh, it's on right now. You can get on. It's
I don't
on
know,
and
man. I checked the other day. You couldn't get shit no more. I think we shut them down.
You gotta. The funny thing is, you gotta. I noticed Link too. Like they have so many shares that they shut it down. Then they send an email out saying we on and popping. Then they shut it down again. So you got to keep your eye on it.
I was gonna go grab my Link 2 hat.
Yeah.
Shout out to Link 2.
What I would do for all you guys. For that, I would go ahead and drop the money over there. So when you get that email saying it's back open, pop, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't want to wait for. And they changed it too. It used to be you had to wire the money, and that took some time. Now you could do an ACH transfer, which takes 3 to 5 business days. So I would tell
went straight
y'all
from Uphold.
Which is
took
crazy.
10
Yeah. But I mean,
hey, you know what else is crazy though? They did have PolySign available for non-accredited. They took that down, and they had Circle, and they took that down too.
I tell you, down there was some pimp stuff. Like I talked to the guy. So I talked to the guy because sometimes if you sign up, and I'm not sure how it is on a non-accredited, but on the accredited side, they have people who will call you and say, "Hey, we see you got money in your account. What you thinking? X, Y, and Z." So I was like, "Yo, what's going on? You guys open? You open it up to non-accredited people?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, we doing that final stretch thing." And I was like,
"Final stretch."
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We just trying to get more people in." And I was like, "That's big." And then I was like, "Yo, how do you have Circle on there?" Because I started questioning. I'm like, "This company is trying to be a part of the Fed. How do you do this? How do y'all legally? What's going on?" And he was just like, "Hey, it's a company." I'm like, he just shrugged me off like it's a company. Either you get down or you get down. And I'm like, and then Circle, and I keep saying Circle is deadly. These guys have a past. The guys who started Circle, they got a past. This is what they did. Circle used to own Seed Invest. Anybody? It's the same. It's kind of like a Link to. They own Seed Invest, and then a pre-IP. What's that?
Grab a cup.
Seed starter, something like that.
Seed Invest.
Seed Invest.
So Circle owns Seed Invest, and it went on Seed Invest and pre-IPO their stock on there. I don't know if somebody said something. They did it. Then they shut down. Then they sold Seed Invest. They sold it. Took a bag of money for it, right? And then turn around and then start pre-IPing on Link 2. And then these guys are trying to become a part of the Fed. They got a dollar for dollar back stablecoin.
That's Circle is Warren Buffett, isn't it? I remember the old school news. That's Warren Buffett, isn't it? I remember him being a big guy in Circle or something like that. Yeah,
it is.
That was from back in the day. Back in the day news.
Crap about he don't like Bitcoin, but he owns a damn exchange, bro, because they bought. Don't listen to these billionaires, man.
Yeah, don't listen to what they say. Look what they do.
Watch what they do.
Contraindicators.
So Berkshire Hathaway is worth $400K per share. What's the Ripple stock gonna be worth?
So let me peep into some game. So when I started buying Ripple stock, and I was telling everybody here, I was like pulling my hair out of what's left of it. I was like, guys, there's some accredited investors, not regular people, but venture capitalists that are involved with these guys I have never heard of before. And I'm like, okay, not that I'm the smartest guy and I'm on Wall Street, but like, yo, these are people who are not on CNN. They are not on Bloomberg. They are not in any of these places that the name gets mentioned. So then you start Googling their names and you start seeing the other projects they involved with. And you're like, hold on. So you don't have to be Ripple talking to PolySign directly. Your major investors who put all the venture capital money into it, which are private companies, they could be like, hey, we put all this money in Ripple, we put all this money in you. We suggest you do this. And we suggest being a part of their boards saying, we suggest you do this. We suggest you do that. So that's why you see certain companies making move and they start matching up or something starts working together without them directly telling people, because the venture capitalists, which are private corporations, they're not talking to people about what they made. It's only because they're not publicly traded. They're invested in these other companies in the pre-IPO stage, setting stuff up in the background.
Relationship.
So I tell
who you know.
Yeah. So I think personally, Buster said it first. That bag is meant for somebody. Alan dropped the ball. He had Garlinghouse hugged up and didn't ask him what that money was for. So Alan.
You know what
he had his arm around Brad like, this is shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're the homie. We're like, and then ask him the question.
Hey, I was divine to be there, man. That was the right time in the right place. I didn't want to push it too far. Hey, I made a presence. I even said, hey, we're chosen to be here, man. I was serious about it, you know. I mean, someone was telling me, I was sitting there with Bags and Lady E, and Nerdy was right around. I said, I got to just go up and just move around. It was right during the concert. It was like the perfect opportunity. And I bumped into Chris up at the top, all the way at the very top of VIP. And I was sitting down there shooting the crap with him. And I saw Brad at the corner. I just had to dart over, man. I said, this is my opportunity right here, man. This is it. And I took a picture. I said, hey, Brad, can I get a picture? And it looked like trash. Like my mouth was open like this. I'm like, this picture's terrible, man. I said, you mind if I just get a video? He goes, yeah, absolutely. I said, so you gave me permission, so I'm gonna lay it on the line for you here. I said, man, we were chosen to be here, I believe, you know, and just went into it. And I could have asked him a question, but like immediately after I stopped, it was like he got hounded. Like there was 10 people around him. It was done. It was like
Brad and David.
Everybody's time is worth a dollar amount.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, what do you think?
I can't even calculate the dollar amount of time you were able to spend with him. That's how expensive that time was.
Yeah, I mean, it was on my bucket list.
LB, what were you about to say?
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I was going to say I met Brad right. First, I met David. Then somebody said Brad's over there. You know, so I went up there. And, you know, I was excited. What do you think I said to Brad when I met him?
Did you ask him the question? What's the escrow for?
Fuck the FCC. Fuck them bad fucking. Pardon my French. That's the only thing.
You got a tattoo of that shit, bro.
That's crazy.
I couldn't control.
He talked about LB talked about Nasara. I think all that's, you know, if Nasara happens, it's going to be through the escrow and the high price XRP and the IMF and the Bank of International Settlements and the, you know.
So I got a question I need y'all help with. Pretty much the lawsuit is over. It's pretty much over. Is the SEC going to refund them lawyer fees after this shit? No, I'm just...
the house gets that.
As a ripple of... You know what I'm saying? I mean, are we going to have a class action as XRP holders against the SEC now? Where we can cop some more
damages?
XRP? Hell yeah.
They better hurry up.
We
ain't gonna worry about it after we flip the switch.
If you look at the definition of proper party, it kind of speaks to that, right? We have a legal right to, you know, being compensated as invested parties.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Gary to cut me a check, bro. Straight out. You can say Gary Gensler on it. From Gary to me.
Creeping up at the top of the hour, guys. You want to go ahead and start closing this thing out so we can get ready for coffee time?
Beautiful.
man,
Appreciate
we'll
the
do it,
shout out, Bagman. Thank you. Thanks for having
Yeah,
us on.
Bagman.
Yeah, we do this every Sunday, 10:05 PST, the extra bullish hour, and then we do coffee time right after. We appreciate everybody in the chat, smashing the likes, showing the support for the extra bullish hour. Shout out to all the winners. We'll go ahead and go down the line, starting with Berserker. You guys got any last words, and we'll close this thing out. Go ahead.
Bro, this has been beautiful. It's nice because there's not enough inspirational, talk about the big guy upstairs. It's good. It's good to hear that. We need more of that in our lives. We need more of that nuclear family talk going on. So shout out to LB, appreciate it, and also you, Bagman. Thanks for helping me and being a good friend and raising us up. You're raising everybody up, bro. It's beautiful. So thank you very much.
Right.
Appreciate it. Go ahead, Buster.
Shout out to LB, man. Like, yeah, you brought good energy today, man, and good talk, conscious. I felt like this when New Titan. Shout out to New Titan 888. Like, we got to get all of us on here with New Titan, man. That'll be electric, bro. 'Cause that, like, my top two guys, New Titan and LB. So, yeah. And then earlier, Dandy asked what he thought about XTC. XTC's a monster, man. So, I got XTC in 2019. And you hear a lot of the Ethereum killer, but when I was really researching XTC at that time, I think shipping going through XTC, bro. I think XTC is tied into the whole shipping apparatus with VeChain, and I haven't even done the research to know how it's exactly Ethereum killer. But I will say this: when I bought XTC, it was like it was basically 1,000 XTC to 1 XRP. Right now, XTC is 10 XTC to 1 XRP. So the level XTCs went, I think XRP is still better play. But if you're just trying to expand your bag, XTC is going to be a monster, bro. You're not going to lose. But that's all I got to say. Be bullish.
So, I need like an hour. I need like 2 hours and some beers to be with Buster and talk about this. Buster, when we get to Vegas, bro, I'm about to kidnap you, dog. Sit down and drink this beer with me and let's talk.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it's all over though, man. Just relax and enjoy and figure out what you're meant to do. I think this is all part of what I'm meant to do, man. I didn't speak in front of nobody. I had a fear of speaking, so. God came and got me a couple years ago. Speak, Buster. Speak true. We're smashing all illusions, man. We're smashing all illusions. Like, with truth. Just be direct.
Go ahead, Fuma. What you got?
Well said.
I usually say get the cold storage wallets and move your stuff off. You already know I'm going to say that. This is another one I'm telling y'all because I already seen some stuff with this. You need to go get them rich ducks. You need to go get them Lady E ducks. You can get them for the low. So I'm telling you, you're gonna need a lot. Now you ain't gonna need a lot, but you're gonna want a lot once you see when it pops with all this stuff how it get ugly in this ecosystem that Bags is building. You're gonna be like, that fool Fuma, man, he said this on like 10/8/2023 at 2:00. He was running his mouth. We ain't believe him. And here it is. It's the year is 2024, and I'm gonna be on the show talking crap. Told you. You should have. You could have just said, "No, I ain't going to McDonald's today," and got your whole bunch of rich ducks. But you didn't. You went at that McDonald's. Now you pissed off, and you looking at me. Hey, I'm just telling you, get the rich ducks. You're gonna need them. Literally, don't go to McDonald's and take $18 and put it in XRP and just buy as many rich ducks and Lady E ducks you can get with that $18. You'll be thanking me next year this time. You're gonna be like, that damn Fulmer, man, he cool as hell. He gave us some knowledge. But anyway, I'm telling you, that's what you should do. I'm about to do it today.
Not financial advice. Do your own research. Go ahead, Father Allen.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. Bags, thank you for doing this, Bo. It was everybody that hasn't met Bags. Bags is a very solid gentleman. He's a great person to be around. He's got good energy. He's always upbeat and just share knowledge at a moment's notice. And I love that about you, Bags. And Lady E, if she's in the chat, was great meeting you. Hanging out with you guys for the weekend was the highlight of my time. So, and just everybody here in this community has just been here and supporting everybody and just keeping this thing going, because I mean, without you guys, there's no way all of us could have survived. I mean, let's face it, family's stronger together, and that's what we do. We come together as a family every week, and it really inspires me and keeps me going. But above and beyond, we're building relationships and friends and networks here that we're going to have to carry on in the future when we actually do have some capital to deploy to the masses, you know. And we're all like-minded, so I believe we're just going to keep leveling up from here. That's what God put us in a situation for, so that we can level up. And each and every one here, I know, has leveled up since they've been in crypto and been in this community, really. So, I mean, that's what it's about. So, thanks for just allowing me to be here at this time.
Appreciate your blessing, Father. Go ahead and close this one out, LB. Appreciate you jumping in. Go ahead and check out that Web3 Crypto Show on YouTube. Also, check them out at LB Hackadash on Twitter. What you got for us, fam?
XRP Bag, man, I'm truly humbled. Thank you for allowing me to take part of the Extra Bullish Hour and interact with the homies, Fuma Boys, and Bazooka, Uncle Buster.
Bazooka.
Lady E in the chat. I see Stephanie in the chat, you know, interacting with Stephanie, Island Ghost on Twitter. Again, to the whole community, to the whole XRP community, stack them bags, keep holding, don't let them shake out. Glory to God for the things that he's doing. There's not a mistake that we're here. You know, just trust him, keep it safe. That's all we have to do, right? Whatever the enemy has for us, right? God is going to raise up a standard, and I believe we're in the right space. And what are we going to do? I just want to leave the audience with, what are we going to do when we're blessed with all of these bags that are going to be beneficial, right? You know, are we going to be a blessing to others? You know, again, enjoy it, but at the same time, give God the glory by giving him a return on the investment, helping your fellow mankind out. And again, just humble to be here. Thank you, XRP Bag, man.
Appreciate you. Also, if you want to stick around, we're going to be jumping on over to coffee time right after this. Also, Marvin Davis had one last one for you guys. 5K in a Ripple or XRP?
Woo! I'll do XRP, bro. XRP, go.
Yeah,
Get
definitely.
the coin first.
Get
the coin first,
Get
and then stack it up, and then go get the stock.
Yeah. You know, stock's probably going to drop eventually. So wait for the drop and then buy after you cash out some XRP.
Well, the thing about the stock is it's only been going up, bro. Like the pre-IPO stock, because I thought the same thing, bro, and then I'm like crap. It's only going up, bro.
Later,
Love
glitches.
it.
Stay bullish.
Later, glitches.
Later, glitches. We about to be rich as death.
Opportunity of a lifetime, better seize it. Been getting to these bags all bear season. Eating, big bull season. Rise of the phoenix. 1% on me, they gon' call us genius. Busters want your bags in, why they so mad? Your ass fell asleep like a quick nap. I told you wake your ass up, better get that. Generational wealth, yeah, we got that. I'm holding those generational, generating